So it was about 1881 when the mission president, who was it, Michael Bromley, he was the first mission president out here. So he came out, and that's where they brought all the missionaries out. And this is where when they brought the Book of Mormon, well, it was all in English. And so they knew that they had to get it all printed in Maori. So by the time David and McKay and Matthew Cowley and them came out, well, you know, they started to print, to translate the Book of Mormon in Maori. And then they went into the hymns. Then they started to translate it in Maori. So the Maori language was part of was something that they needed, you know, in order to get out and preach the gospel. So yeah. And when they did start their branch, well, they only knew Maori, the members, and that's all they knew. They never had this hymn book. What they had was Church of England. They had the Church of England hymn books, which was available at those times, and those were the songs, hymns that they sung. Until the missionaries came with some church hymn books, and then they translated it, of course. They translated it into Maori. Yeah. As the branch got bigger and bigger, you know. And then, of course, there was mostly Maori's. It was time for the gospel to be brought to the Maori people, 1881. They'd already brought the gospel 1854, but they went to the Pākehās first, and there weren't many Pākehās being converted. So when they went back, and that's when Michael Bromley was the mission president, it was time for him to bring the gospel to the Maori people. So 1881. This missionary here, I taught him Maori, and that was way back in the 80s. And the first thing he came here and he said to me, he said, "Can you teach me Maori?" Hey, I said, "What do you want to learn?" "What? Me teach you Maori?" He said, "What do you want to learn Maori for?" He said, "No, I want to learn Maori, please." I never taught any Maori to anybody. I said, "Oh well, I suppose for you, you need to learn Maori." Okay. So I said, every Tuesday night, he said, "You come." Now he was so fluent by the time he left. He went back he finished his mission, he went home, and it didn't take him long, 2 months he got married.
Ka tangi te titi, ka tangi te kaka, ka tangi hoki koa o ti hei Maori ora. Ngā mihi nui ki a koe, ki a heke te rangi, I tēnei rā whakaharahara. Mai I tēnei taha o te moana nui a kiwa, tai noa atu ki a koe, ki Aotearoa. Tēnā koe, heke te rangi, tēnā koe, toku whaia, tēnā koe. E tāhuri nei oku whakaro, ki te wā I timata ao, toku mihana, I rā hui pōkeka. I puta mai te reo te wairua tapu ki au, me aku koe te reo Maori. Ka katakata uku hoa, Engari koe I whakapono. I whakaai koe ki te whakaako mai iau e te reo. I whakaako koe iau. I whangai koe iau. I whangai koe ki ngā kupu Maori. I whangai koe iau ki te whakapono Maori. I whangai e ahau. E koe ki te kai Maori ana hoki. Tēnā koe I whangai I ngā mihinari katoa. I just want to turn a little bit to English. I know there's a few English listeners there, but to you, Heke Te Rangi, thank you so much for your valiant service in the kingdom of God and helping proclaim His gospel to all of His children, and especially to those of of your native country. I'm thankful for the influence upon my family. You know that some of my children are named. One of them is named after you, Heketerangi. Another one is named after the Moana Nui Akiwa, which separates us. I think the thing that I always retain, no matter how many words my children know in Maori, is I have a ngākau Maori. I might be a Pakeha ke waho, but I am a Maori ke roto. And I think my children understand that. I think it's important to hear the words of God in the language of the heart. Te reo te ngākau. And this day, whakaharahara. Koia te tahi re, te tahi rā whakaharahara. Because the church is publishing some of the Hymnbook, Ngā Himene Hunga Tapu, online. What a wonderful resource that will be to myself and my family, but to all the people throughout the world that want to use that to help their children learn those hymns in their native language or in the language of their heart. Nā reira, me muta ake e kone, ngā mihi nui ki a koe, ki a heke te rangi, ma o mahi katoa, ma o mahi inga wā katoa mo ngā kai mihana, mo ngā kai kaufo katoa. Ngā manakitanga kia tau ngā manakitanga ki runga ki a koe, inga wā katoa mo ake, ka nui te aroha. Kia ora.
Pai a ke ma tata katoa e nei he whakareo. Mahi a te nei e koutou. Pai katoa, pai katoa.